Hi there, Bedtime Book Club friends. How are you? Welcome to Miss Heather's Bedtime Book Club. I'm Miss Heather, and I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay. I sure do. And when I work there, I get to read stories in person every single Wednesday morning. But I know that some of you can't always make it to the museum on Wednesday mornings, so I read to you here, right here on our YouTube channel. And I don't pick, you pick all of the books that we read. You sure do. And as long as you continue to pick all of these great books to read, I'll keep reading them to you. All you need to do is let your adult know what book you would like me to read, and they can send me a message and we'll read it. It's just that simple. And tonight's book request is a request. It sure is. It is from my sweet friends Emery and Isla. Emery and Isla said, "You have to read The Cool Bean." I'm going to tell you, sweet friends, I have never heard of this book before tonight. I didn't. But if you have a copy, please go grab it. I would love for you to read along with me. And if you don't have this in your library, I think you're going to want it because you're going to love it as much as we do here. It is The Cool Bean, and it is from Jory John and Pete Oswald, and our publisher is Harper Publishing. So we want to thank them for allowing us to share this amazing story with you. And like I said, if you don't own this, please consider adding it to your library and read it at bedtime. It's really a fun book to read, and we learn about what cool really is. Do you hear people say that? You're so cool. What does that mean? I think we're going to learn tonight from our bean. You can follow me on Instagram and on Facebook. I'm at Books with Miss Heather. I sure am. And if you have a book that you absolutely love, I like to go beyond the pages and bring them to life. So this week, for this book, I went to Chicago. It's a town in Illinois, a big city actually. And they have something in a park called the Bean. Have you ever been? Oh, it's a wonderful place if you ever get a chance to visit. I love letting my imagination go and exploring new places, and again, bringing those books to life. So please go ahead, give us a follow, or you can find us on the Children's Museum of Green Bay page. Okay. Before we get started, my sweet little friends, can I share something with you? Oh, good. Lovely. I would like to share with you that I think that you're cool. I think that you are smart. I think you are kind. Oh, that's so important, how kind you are. I love how kind you are. I think you are funny. And you know what else? There is absolutely, positively, no one in this world exactly like you. There's not. So I need you to make me a promise. Can you promise me something? Oh, good. Yes. That you will never, ever be anything but who you are. Because I like you just the way you are. And as my friend Mary Poppins would say, I think you're practically perfect in every way. And if you don't know who Mary Poppins is, please ask your adult, because she's one of my all-time favorites. And there's some Mary Poppins stuff coming up down the road too. Yay! You'll be so excited. All right. So please just be you. All right. I love you like crazy. I think you're amazing and I'm proud of you. Okay. Will you sing with me before we get started tonight? Oh, okay, good. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, clap your hands. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. If you're ready to read the story, then you'll really want to hurry. If you're ready to read the story, please sit down. Wonderful. Good job singing, everyone. I loved it. Thank you. All right, Emery and Isla, thank you so much for picking tonight's story. I can't wait to share it with you. The Cool Bean. Look at these guys. They have sunglasses on and some cool hats. Looks like they're at school. Oh, it says Beanside Elementary School. They are. Okay. Watch out! Here come the Cool Beans. The cool beans. Oh, look at how cool they are. They are coming down the street to the school. Oh, yeah. Check out how they move. Look at the way they swagger. Notice their sunglasses. Yow! So cool. The cool beans are known all over the school, from house to house, across town, and beyond the county lines. Everyone knows how cool these cool beans are. Yeah. Look at this little bean here. He's got a little bow tie on. What color is that bow tie he's wearing? Very good. Blue. In the olden days, last year, we were all one big pot of beans. We were a mixed bag, but somehow it worked. Yep, those were the good old days. And then we stopped seeing each other as much. That's just how it is sometimes. You spend less and less time together, even though you're not totally sure why. I'm going to take that jacket off of there. Yeah. Yeah. Do you do that sometimes? Yeah. I watched as the beans I knew so well, the beans from my own pod, they became the cool beans. Oh, they were so cool. One of them could play the guitar. Cool. One of them could draw the best superheroes. Cool. And one of them could jump higher than any bean I'd ever known. Cool. Oh, look at how talented they all are. They have all of these special qualities. Me? Well, I mostly stayed the same. Sure, I made some small changes. I wore sunglasses. Too big. I slicked my hair back. Too slick. I strutted around. Ow. Bumped his toe on a rock. I swaggered. Oof. Looks like he hit a little banana peel there. I was still picked last for everything. My clothes never seemed to fit. I snorted when I laughed. Do you know anyone that snorts when they laugh? Oh, you're so lucky. I think that people that snort when they laugh, I love that because that makes them special. I walked into stuff. I was an uncool bean, for sure. I started thinking of myself as just a common bean with no special skills. I couldn't compete, so I didn't even try. I'd never be a cool bean. It seems like there's two types of beans in this world. There were the cool beans, and then the beans like me. The days all blended together. I lived my life and things were just okay. I took tests and ate lunches and mostly just kept to myself. The cool beans continued being cool. Okay, my sweet friends, I'm going to pause the story for a minute because I want you to really look at this picture. So these three beans are all sitting together at the same table, right? 1, 2, 3. And he's sitting back there at that table all by himself. If you ever see a friend, even if you don't know them, sitting all by themselves at school, I think it's really cool if you go sit with them. Yeah, I do. And I know you're that cool. So Please make sure to be cool. Okay, here we go. I mean, sure, I missed them a bit, but it's not like I was going to say anything. I felt like all that coolness had gotten in the way of our friendship. And that's how it went. Until one day, what's happening here? I was in the cafeteria and I dropped my lunch on my loafers. Oh no, not again. But then something sort of miraculous happened. Out of nowhere, one of the cool beans, that could be you, one of the cool beans helped me clean it up. He didn't even say anything. He just gave me a nod. And that was it. Later, I was out on the playground. I tripped and I scraped my knee. And I maybe cried a little bit. And everyone saw it. Another one of the cool beans came to my side. And without a word, he dusted me off. These cool beans are getting even cooler. Yeah. That afternoon, I was sitting in class. I wasn't really paying attention. I didn't notice, but our teacher had called on me. Everybody stared. I sat there in silence. Nobody said anything. And then everyone just laughed at me. That was it. After today, I was officially a has-been. It's not kind to laugh at others. I know you know that. Yeah. But then one of the cool beans stood up and came over to me, and everyone was watching. She leaned in close and whispered, "Hey, the teacher asked you to read from page 32. Then she gave me a quick wink and went back to her seat. She helped him out. He just didn't hear her. Yeah. It was a small gesture, sure, but it was also everything. Because being kind is the coolest. Do you think so? Me too. Yeah. I walked home with a goofy smile on my face. I smiled all the way through dinner. That day made all the difference. It was a day that could have been really bad, if not for the kindness of a few cool beans. It gave me a shred of confidence. That shred of confidence has continued to grow. Somebody had my back. Or a few somebodies. After that, I just started hanging out with the cool beans again. How have you been? Get it? How have you been? Because they're beans. Not all the time, but sometimes. At lunch, after school, even on the weekends. Throughout all of this, I realized that it's not about how you look or any of that other silly stuff. It's about a wink or a nod or a smile at just the right moment. It's about dusting somebody off, helping them up again, and pointing them in the right direction. You need a hand? Yes, please. Now that's cool. The end. Oh, Emery and Isla, What an amazing book. Thank you so much for sharing this with us and picking this book. I would have never heard of this before. And I keep telling you, kindness is cool. So you could have fun sunglasses or maybe a necklace or a shirt or something that you really like. But what is really the coolest is when you are kind to other people. So what are some things we can do to be kind and cool? Yeah, like we can go sit with someone if they're sitting alone, like we talked about. Or if someone drops something, help them pick it up. Or help them instead of laughing at them. So if someone doesn't know how to ride a bike and you do, help them. But you know that, my sweet friends, because you're amazing, right? You sure do. All right, the cool bean. Thank you so very much for reading with me, my sweet friends. I'm Miss Heather. I work at the Children's Museum of Green Bay. And again, if you have a book that you would like me to read, please have your grown-ups send me a message. They can do it through Facebook, Instagram, through the museum's website page. Any of those places, I'll get all of those messages. I'd love to hear from you and make sure that you follow us. And tonight's video, please make sure to like it and subscribe. It's how we know you love the book. Yeah, and the videos. And we'll keep doing it as long as you keep liking us and keep asking for the stories. All right, my sweet friends, before you go to bed tonight, please make sure that you brush your teeth. So when you need to smile at someone and show them kindness, you have a great big white smile to show them. And also, please make sure to put on your pajamas so you're all snuggly and warm. And please keep reading, my sweet little friends. I think that's one of the things I like about you most, other than your kindness, is that you love to read as much as I do. Reading really is fun, and reading is cool. Sure is. All right, sweet friends, have the sweetest sleeps. I love you like crazy. I'm proud of you, and you matter. All right. Good night. Bye.